I had this bet going with Chiz that I thought there would be a terrorist attack surrounding the Queen's funeral. It just seemed like such a big moment that maybe some awful person would do something. I thought something would happen. I really wanted to count when that guy rushed the coffin the other day. Did you see that? Some guy so they've got the viewing of the Queen's body has been going on for days. I think it might be over now, but there were people waiting in line for a dozen hours plus. Everybody patted David Beckham on the back like he's a fucking superhero because he waited in line for the rest of the poors. It's like wait, there's old women doing the same shit. Fucking pat. Anyway,
not as heroically.
This one guy like rushed the coffin, and I don't know what he was gonna do, but they shut that shit down. They were the three fanciest dressed men you've ever seen in your life. Like had him on the ground wearing white gloves and like a heartbeat. The British always have like silly ceremonial garb that they wear, but they bring out the goofy shit when a queen dies, apparently. Because this guy looks like he's a 10th prestige. This guy over here is wearing the traditional like Bobby cop like hat that's shaped like a penis. And then Colonel Mustard's over here with a mustache that won't quit and like ruffles on his shoulders. It's absurd. They've got these guys in like, one of them's wearing like a black tunic with red trim, and the other one's wearing like red with black trim. Like it's like they're Targaryens or something up there. It was so weird to see.
Have you seen the the people who fuck with the what do you call them, the default like big hat guys at Buckingham Palace? Yeah, or like anything. And they will just smack the shit out of you. Like they're like, we are here to guard things, and just because we look a little silly doesn't mean we're not here to.
The outfits do take away from their.
They do.
Like, you think that they're cosplaying, and they're like, no, these are real soldiers. They're doing big stuff.
Pull me back the other way.
I hear you, but it's a tourist attraction. The whole place is a tourist attraction, and they seem like employees you could take pictures with, and they allow it a little, but then
respectful photos may be taken.
I just feel like you get a little too close, and suddenly they're spazzing at you, screaming at you, embarrassing you.
Yeah. I mean, damn, this dude just wanted to break it down, do a little robot style stuff, and dude hauled off and decked him.
He was just dancing.
Damn. All right. Well, maybe there's some more context. Maybe that was like his 4th different dance number. He did the Cabbage Patch, the Worm, the Charleston.
He's doing the lawnmower.
He's doing the twist. And like dance number 8, and dude had just had enough. I don't know. Is that a desired job position, do you think? Like, or is that?
I wonder how much they get paid. I wonder if it's like Jesus.
That's a hardy mug that you just heard hit the floor. That's
solid Death by Gummies, but
stainless steel
somehow. I don't know how.
I don't know how they buy those. I guess they're on the website, or maybe only we get them.
I'm not sure.
I would like that more.
If it was exclusive to us.
Yeah. I don't want anyone else to have one.
The average pay in the Royal Guard is about 36 grand a year.
Okay, so that's like a punishment job. That's like when you wanted to be a cop, but
no.
test quite right.
It's 36 grand a year in the Royal Guard. So assuming you probably get board, lodging, food, and healthcare and
that's
stuff.
That's worse. Where are they lodging you? At like a barracks full of weird hats?
Tucker brings up a good point. Like sometimes you see military pay and you're like, they make 30 grand a year? That's awful. And it's like, oh, well, they pay for all your expenses.
It's so like you net 30 grand, which is like the equivalent of having London. Like 100 grand a year salary and living in a normal. Yeah. So it's just.
They live in London. Okay. Like I would imagine that living there is akin to living somewhere like LA where everything's a lot more expensive.
Zach says they live in Buckingham. Is that not in London?
Yeah, no, they say they live lavishly in Buckingham.
Lavishly.
Oh, luxurious living conditions at the Buckingham Palace. Aha. So they live lavishly in the palace. And they make money on top of that?
I'm going to look.
Well, you don't want to, like, it's not medieval times. I'm going to need a 401k. I mean, retirement. I can't just live in a castle somewhere.
Touche. But I guess I'm saying they live in a castle lavishly. And
okay. So they're like cops in a fairyland. All right. I wonder I would love to speak to one and be like, dude, is this like the job that you always wanted? Or are you actively trying to get out of here right now? Wink, wink. Like, would you rather be a cop? Would you rather be like a real security guard? Like, this is such an in-between weird fucking made-up thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because nobody's got it. You're not like, even if the entirety of the Buckingham Palace is being threatened immediately, the people around the police with MP5s that are standing around Buckingham Palace are the ones that are going to be doing anything to like you have.
I've seen those guards with rifles, with the SA-80s or whatever they are.
They have like some like real actual military grade weaponry, and then they have the showmanship guards that I'm not saying are not trained to kick ass. I'm just
I'd like
saying
to see a sword fight. Like,
what are you doing with that thing?
Show up. I wish somebody would show up, want to start a beef with King Charles, and pull out a sword and start approaching. And the king and then these guys have to pull their swords out to do some business. That would be, well, that would make Game of Thrones worth being bad. That would fix that if I got to see something like that. A real sword fight? I've never seen a real sword fight. I don't think I would want to. I saw a guy attack some British guy the other day with like a little hand axe, and the British guy seemingly had a hand axe too, and they had a little hand axe fight in the street, and that was gruesome.
I wonder what a real sword fight would look like. Here's my
like an actual sword fight,
but like
sword fight, right?
What kind of sword would you? Here's my take on it. Hit that subscribe